Hi, I'm Lauren, the librarian from the Xenia Community Library, and in true spring fashion, we are going to be making paper hyacinths today. So how you're going to do that is you're going to need 2 to 3 colors of construction paper. The first one is going to be the color for the actual floral part that you're going to quill. Then you're going to need 1 or 2 colors for your stem. So this one only has 1 color for the stem. And the leaves coming off of it. This one has 2. I prefer to do it with 2 different colors because I like to get fancy. So you're going to need either 1 or 2 sheets of green construction paper to go along with the one that you're using for the blooms. And if you'll pan down with me, I'll show you how we're going to do that. All right. So for your hyacinths, for the stem, you're going to have an 8-inch by 2-inch piece of paper that you'll cut from the larger piece. And for the second color for the leaves, you're going to have a 3-inch by 2-inch piece. Finally, for your flower, you're going to have an 8-inch or an 8.5-inch piece by 2 inches. And then at the bottom, you'll mark 3/8 of an inch all the way across. You're just going to draw a line. And then at the top, every 1/4 of an inch, you'll make a little knot, a little tick mark, and then you will cut that all the way down to the line. And what you're going to do with that is once you cut it all the way across, this one's not cut all the way across, but it's cut most of the way. Once you cut that all the way across, you will take a little, I used a mechanical pencil for this because that was what was easiest for me. And you'll roll it. And then once you get it started, you can just keep rolling that all the way down to the line. You want to make sure that the line that you drew is on the back so it's not going to show. But yep, you're just going to roll it. It should look like that. And you're going to do that all the way across. So we'll do a second one. You're going to get it started on the mechanical pencil. And once it's wrapped enough to keep going, you'll just roll it down. So before I let it go, it's round fairly tightly. And then you just bring it down to the line. They don't all need to be the same. You want them all at the line, but they don't all need to be uniform. Some of them can be more tightly wound. Some of them can be less tightly wound. Once you get done, it should look like that. And so what we're going to do from there is you'll take your larger stem. This is the 8-inch by 2-inch piece of paper. And you're going to start rolling it at the corner. So you want it to roll on a diagonal. And once you've got that, you will just keep it rolling all the way. And that's going to be your stem. So you can make it tighter as you go. But you want to get it started first. And then once you finish that, so that's going to be our stem. Once you've got it to where, you know, the paper is a little bit creased and it wants to roll, you'll unroll it. And you'll coat it in a glue stick to make sure that it stays glued. Because you don't want your stem coming undone. So we'll roll it back up again and we'll make sure that it's a nice stem shape. And then just to make sure the end stays glued, I'll add a little bit more glue there. So you've got that. The next thing you're going to do is, this is the side that had the line. So you can see the line on this side. You're going to add glue to that. So you don't want to mash your flowers down, which unfortunately means your fingers are probably going to get some glue on them, but that is okay. Sometimes it is a little fun to get messy. So we'll just keep adding. You want a fairly generous amount of glue. You want it to stick pretty well. So we'll just keep adding the glue. from there, you're gonna take the top part and you're just gonna slowly wrap. Let's see, we're gonna slowly wrap it down in a spiral. And your little quilled pieces are gonna start forming your hyacinth. All right, and again, I like to add a little bit of extra glue to the end just to make sure that it is secure and holding. So you've got the majority of your flower there. I've got a little glob of glue. So we've got the majority of our flower there. So now I'm gonna go and get some scissors and I'll show you how to cut the leaves. Okay, for the leaves, you're gonna take your 3" by 2" piece of paper and you're gonna fold it like a fan or like an accordion. Just back and forth a few times, about a 1/2 inch for each fold or so. It doesn't have to be perfect. And from there, you are going to cut a leaf shape. So the way that I do that is so that is my leaf shape. When you unravel it, it looks like that. And you are going to take your glue and you're going to glue all along the bottom here. So again, I'm probably using more glue than is necessary. And then you're just going to wrap, you're going to angle this up towards it, towards the flowers, and you are just going to wrap it around. There we go. All right, sometimes you have to be a little mean to it to get it to go. So that is my flower with the stem. And you have your hyacinth, and you can make them in many colors and many shapes and sizes, and have at it. Good luck. If you decide to make them, why don't you give us a shout out on our Facebook and let us know how you did. Thank you.